We're with energy healer and ascension teacher Macaya Miracle, and we're going to feel the frequencies in today's episode. Macaya, thank you so much for being here. Welcome back.
You're so welcome. I'm super excited that we get to play today.
Yes, and so let's talk about, oh my goodness. Let's talk about how one can raise their frequency in the midst of so much chaos on our planet right now. It's like we cannot help but peek at the news, take a look at it, glance at it, or just hear it or come across it, or let alone even look at social media accounts, and we can be distracted and we can be distorted and we can be lowered in our vibration. What do you say for folks at this important time? What's the important topic to be mindful of?
Hmm. The whole basis of everything I do is that you are an infinite being. You're one with the infinite, you're one with the divine. It's all oneness. And one of the natural states of infinite consciousness is infinite love. And if you're seeing anything that makes you respond in a way other than infinite love, it's just there to show you where you're not being infinite love, where you're not in alignment with infinite consciousness. And so the quickest way to ascension, which I know everybody's looking for, we're going for it hard, is to fall completely in love with everyone and everything all the time. Because anything that you see is just a reflection of yourself. It's a reflection of the divine. It's a reflection of infinite consciousness, and it's all you. And do you like to love yourself or do you like to hate yourself? Which feels better? And so you get angry about things, probably things that have absolutely no effect on you. You're like, well, there's war going on over in this other country. Rar, or I'm scared.
Mhm.
That has nothing to do with you, really, because what reality is and the reality that you're experiencing is what's in front of you, not all these projections and stories about what's happening somewhere else and sometime else. So we come back to the present moment. We ask, where am I not being infinite love around this? And then we do whatever it takes to come back to a state of infinite love.
Okay. I'm laughing because wow, um, that's really good. Thank you. I love that. Our reality is right here in front of us. It truly is. So if we hear something or read something or see something, that's way over there. That's another projected reality of the hologram. And so I want to go on what you said there. So then there's something that I'm not loving infinitely within myself. So if I get angry at politics, that means that there's something, there's like fear or something. So then the work is what? To trace it, to track it, to go inward. And what do you do with that?
Well, one of the systems of healing that I've channeled is called Infinite Miracle Healing. And in it, we have a clearing tool to clear out limiting beliefs and stuck, heavy, dense, painful emotions like that. It's called E-Rich, E-R-I-C-H. Stands for Extend, Release, Integrate, Clear, and Harmonize. And we use it to clear out that stuff that you're holding on to because whatever you're getting triggered about is not actually what you're getting triggered about. You're probably getting triggered about somewhere that you got angry or you got scared when you were young or in a past life. And it's not always required to go and figure out what that is. Sometimes it is, but a lot of times we can just clear it from what we're seeing. So it's really simple. I'm going to run a clearing and then I'll explain the tool. So, mm, everywhere you've decided that the government or politics and the people doing government and politics are mean, awful, vicious, bad, wrong. They are not increasing life for humanity. They are viciously attacking or suppressing humanity or suppressing the truth or trying to spiral us all into chaos towards destruction. Everything all that is, e-rich. And just take a deep breath and notice what you're experiencing. What are you noticing?
It's 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 like fog lifting
Hmm.
and joy returning. Like seriously, I know that seems a little trite, but ooh, and now tears are coming because to me, I've learned that that's my truth, that my heart is opening, and that's what was missing.
Hmm.
So, isn't that special? Could it be that what we're going through right now, like you said as you started this, is that our infinite love is ours, and we simply have to look at where we're not giving that to ourselves? And so when we let our, because I'm a journalist, I'm a former journalist, 10 years in television broadcast news. And so there's something within me. So that's true. And so to be able to detach from that is really key. It's really important. And so I'm just looking at so many patterns, and there's layers to it. So you could just do that tool like that, and we can notice what we notice just by the breath. But wow, isn't that amazing? I think it's so amazing. And there's layers of this. And so it's just patterns and patterns and patterns that we really have to let go of. But could it be that what's taking us from our love is actually just so that we can remember the importance and the vitality of that love?
It's the force that keeps life ever increasing, ever expanding. If you're in a place of infinite love, you're not resisting anything. You're not pushing anything away. You're not denying anything. You just get to be infinite love. And that's one of the ways that you can choose to stay on this planet as long as you desire.
Ah. And now we're going into what the great mystics and sages knew. Um, Moses, Jesus, all of it. Love is the answer. Okay. And so thank you for this energetic uplift. It was a frequency upgrade, just like that.
Just
And
like that.
before we move on to our 5D Pleiadian DNA activation to accelerate our ascension journey, wow, we're excited for that. Is there anything that you wanted to say about that tool before we move
Yeah.
on?
So, E-rich stands for extend, release, integrate, clear, and harmonize. So what we're doing is releasing and clearing all the heavy, dense, stuck energies of thoughts, feelings, emotions, lies, stories, limitations, judgments, and conclusions. Releasing them, clearing them from your physical body, releasing them, clearing them from your energy body. So boom, they're gone. You're no longer affected by them. And the E stands for extend. So we're extending that to everything it's related to, everyone you're connected with, friends, family, coworkers, lovers, acquaintances, all the places you're unwilling to letting all that go, everywhere you locked in all that into your body, we're unlocking it. Then the I stands for integrate. So we're integrating any parts and pieces of you may have pushed away, that you lost, that flew away, or you denied. Whenever you experience trauma this lifetime or any other lifetime in reality, we're bringing those back, integrating them into you now. Shamans call that soul retrieval. Uh, I love soul retrieval. This is a lot quicker, a lot faster. And then H stands for harmonize. So we're harmonizing all the energetic bodies and physical body to vibrate at that new higher level instantly and effortlessly. So you don't have to get sick after you receive a healing. You just instantly jump your physical body up to your new spiritual vibration. So there's no integration time. It's just let's focus a little bit on healing, do it quick, keep expanding in infinite love and infinite bliss. That's where I like to come from.
And we know that and can feel that about you, Micaiah. You are just so, and even as you're sitting there in that light, you are like Jesus, that your energy. And so do you live this way in your life for the most part all the time? Yet you're still human, right? Do you ever get knocked off kilter, or are you beyond that now? What I'm asking is, when we move more into 5D, will we get knocked off kilter less and less, or do we still have some bobbles here and there?
Well, how it is whether or not you get knocked off kilter, you're still in a state of infinite love and infinite bliss through it.
Okay.
When you come to that place, you don't allow anything to take you out of infinite love and infinite bliss because how could you? Everything is infinite love. How could you ever not be that? So you know, you're in traffic, right? You're running late for whatever it is you're running late for. You have choices. You can get really angry and really frustrated, or go into fear like, oh, these people are going to be angry with me. How's that going to happen? How's that going to affect my life, my business, my money, whatever? Or you can just be like, cool, I'm in traffic. How can I enjoy this experience even more than I ever imagined possible? For me, I turn on the radio, I crank it up, and I'm just like, let's rock out. Let's enjoy this. If I'm, it's not going to matter if I get angry or freak out. I'm still going to be late. So why not I stay in infinite bliss through this experience?
Okay. All right. We're going to remember your words as our shifts of frequency come about. And thank you for the tool, eRich. And I know many will find it beneficial. Thank you for sharing. And we can
Well,
already feel your lightness and your joy and your infinite love. All right. Cool. So let's go in a journey. Let's talk about the fifth dimensional realm and what that is like. Some are saying that our world, that we're living in 5D and 3D. Have you noticed a shift? Not a shift, but maybe a bifurcation, or can you talk anything about that? Or are we all moving into 5D, some faster than others? Or what's your take on this? It's a choice, right?
it's definitely a choice. And for well over a decade, I've seen various things on social media. There's like this dark picture of an Earth of 3D and this light glowing picture of Earth in 5D, new Earth. And they're like, well, some people are going to go here and some people are going to go here. But that's a very linear way of looking at things. When you look at the concept of reincarnation, a lot of times people look at that linear. They're like, okay, well, you die and then you go to your next life, which is starts a year later. That's not always the case. Maybe you come onto the planet at a certain time, learn what you need, And to come back to the place of infinite love, you're not there yet, so you need to go somewhere else in time, maybe 500 years in the past, maybe 1,000 years in the past, and do stuff back then, and then come back to now and go back to then, and come back to now and go back to then. And
Wow.
everybody's going to get back to infinite oneness. There's there's no way that can't happen because infinite oneness is infinite oneness. There's no separation. Everybody will get there at some point. But you even uh, like putting any attention on that, is there a split? Is there not a split? What does it matter? Are- Like, are you afraid of losing somebody, not bringing them with you to 5D? Maybe. Are you trying to separate yourself from the quote unquote bad people, leave them behind in the 3D planet? It's not like that. It's all oneness. It's all infinite love. And so my invitation is like, focus on yourself. How much infinite love can I be? How much, like, I know that what you're doing right now, you're on this ascension path and you're doing everything you can to get to this place of infinite love and infinite bliss and infinite flow. Focus on that. Let other people take care of themselves.
All
Again,
right.
like we said right at the beginning, what's real and what's true is what you're experiencing in the moment. Anything outside of that, you can let other people take care of.
Let other people take care of. Okay. Even if those other people seemingly are in a different dimension. So we are walking on this planet um, in our personal reality bubble, being aware of our connection to infinite love. It is what we are. And so thank you, because there's going to be other bubbles of people in their own reality that are not that. And so we have to walk on this planet with them. And I am just reminded of Lemuria when we brought in the laggards in hopes of our frequency of infinite love influencing them so that we could make the great shift, but we didn't. They instead brought our vibration down. And I that's still part of me. So I have some cleanup work to do there because I still feel responsible for that. I do. I was part of a crew that went to the Great Council of Light to request that we let the laggards in. I know that about myself. So, all right, that's the healing then, isn't it? Yeah, that's the healing.
So, something that A, you can do for that, and everybody you can do at any time for anything is use the clearing tool. You just say, everywhere I'm beating myself up and judging myself for this, be rich.
And just take a breath and feel. Yeah.
Because for some reason, you've decided that was wrong, that that was the wrong choice to make. It was a bad choice.
Because look at where we are.
But
Yeah.
really, there's no bad choices. There's no wrong choices. It's just everything is giving you exactly what you need to come back to infinite oneness.
Okay. Wow. So 14,000, 15,000, 16,000 years later, I'm finally getting the lesson. Okay. Not to make light of it, but there's more to that story, and that's beautiful. All right. So we are on our journey. Thank you for sharing on that because again, we're doing a cleanup job. We clean up, we clean up, we clean up, and then we open to greater things.
Mhm.
And that's meeting star family, um, other beings in the cosmos. And that leads us to today. So we're going to do a 5D Pleiadian activation. Tell us about your connection to the Pleiadians and how you worked with them. And then I'll let you talk more about that before doing an activation for us.
When I had I call it my second spiritual awakening, I was meditating and doing healing and yoga and channeling about 7 hours every night. And I went nocturnal. My body just it flipped its cycle. Said, you're gonna be up at night. Okay, body, you're the boss. And these beings started coming to me and they're like, hey, we have these healing energies that we want you to bring to the planet. Do you want them? Like, sure. And so they downloaded me with these healing energies. They'd take my hand and have me write a manual how to use these healing energies.
Wow.
And since 2007, that's happened 95 different times. I've channeled 95 different modalities of healing onto the planet.
Wow.
Um, One of the earliest ones was Pleiadian light Reiki. Uh, I was working with the Pleiadians a lot and channeling a lot, and most of what they had to say was all about infinite love. Like everything is love. And they've always been there to guide me and remind me infinite love, infinite bliss, those are your natural states. And they're very invested in humanity ascending because not in a significant way, they think it'd be cool because when we ascend to our next level, they get to ascend to their next level too. So they're like, let's do everything we can to help this beautiful race of infinite beings make it to the next level. Pleiadians they oversee the fifth dimensional realm, but they're not bound there. Once you hit the fifth dimensional realm, you can jump to pretty much all the dimensions because you're not in a place of significance, you're not in a place of story, you're not in a place of emotional density. You're in a place of infinite love, infinite bliss, infinite flow, and consciously creating your reality in every moment. We know from the law of attraction, law of vibration that what you vibrate, what your energy is, that's what your reality will be. And it's just a natural thing for the Pleiadians. You're like, oh, cool. I want to have this kind of experience. Tune my energy to that. I want to have this kind of experience. Tune my energy to that. I want to have this experience. Tune my energy to that. Not significant, not making a story about it, just doing it and playing and having a good time. They're pleasure-based beings. They're like, let's experience as much bliss and joy as possible.
All right. So cool. And that's just so amazing. And no wonder you are filled with light. No wonder you live like this. You have dedicated and committed your life to bringing forward these healing modalities. It's really, really extraordinary. And you have a very special package for our audience to work with you more deeply. We're going to talk about that later because, wow, all of your packages are just fully loaded with a lot of incredible meditations and activations for people so that they can build and cultivate this connection as well.
Hmm.
So thank you for that. When we're activating our DNA in the fifth dimension, I know I'm getting very heady on this because I'm thinking it's just infinite love that activates the DNA. Can you talk a little bit about that, our DNA activation?
So science tells us that we have DNA, active DNA and junk DNA. That's what they call it. Science doesn't know what it does. They're just like, this is junk DNA, it doesn't do anything. Well, why would it be in your body if it doesn't do anything? That's
Mm.
ridiculous. All the information of the cosmos and this planet is encoded in your DNA. All of your magical super abilities are encoded in your DNA. And a lot of it is in the quote unquote dormant or junk DNA. When we activate the DNA, we're re-stranding that DNA to your active DNA. So it's not just two-strand DNA anymore. It is 12-strand DNA or higher. And what that looks like, it doesn't matter. Some people say it's 6 sets of 2, 3 sets of 4, or physical set of 3, emotional set of 3, mental set of 3, spiritual set of 3. It doesn't matter. Let's activate it. Let's get it contributing to your life and let it provide as much infinite bliss and infinite love as possible and awareness for you to really settle in to the knowing of infinite love, infinite oneness. Because once you truly know infinite love and infinite oneness, nothing can shake you from that. And so the DNA activation helps the body and also the energy field vibrate at that new place of higher level of divinity, a higher level of connection, a higher level of oneness, a higher level of flow, a higher level of infinite love, a higher level of intuition, a higher level of mm, just being, experiencing life as it truly is. Does that sound something appealing to you?
Yes, we are all floating in the frequency. You live in the 5D, you're there. Infinite love is that. So thank you. And we are ready to journey to the fifth dimensional realm even deeper or more connection for an activation of our DNA. And this is going to be with the Pleiadians. So thank you for taking us on this journey. And we're going to visit a healing temple. All right. I'm going to allow you just to go right ahead. If you want to share anything first, you're welcome to, and we can begin.
I am going to start by leading you through expanding your energy field. I'm going to give a little bit of guided imagery, and there's going to be a bit of silence while the Pleiadians do their thing. Um, just my job as facilitator is to get you to the vibration that connects with them, and then they take over.
And so I'm going to actually probably recline myself a little bit. Is that the best way for people to receive? Is to
You
recline?
can you can lay back in your chair, you can lay down as long as you can hear me, and
Mhm.
just enjoy and receive. There's nothing you really need to do.
All right. Thank you.
All right, so get comfortable, and when you're there, just take a couple deep breaths and sink into wherever you're at. Yeah. Now, what I'd like you to do is become aware of the energy that surrounds your body. Expand that energy out to the size of the room you're in. Expand that energy out to the size of the building you're in. Expand that energy out to the size of the city block you're on. Expand that energy out to the size of the city you're in. Expand that energy out to the size of the state or province you're in. Expand the energy out to the size of the country you're in. Now expand the energy out to the size of the entire planet. Expand the energy out to the size of the solar system. Expand the energy out to the size of the galaxy. Expand energy out to the size of the universe. Expand energy out to the size of the universe of universes. Now expand energy all the way out to infinite consciousness. From here, continue deeply breathing. The energies are raising your vibrations so you can receive the most out of this activation. So what I'd like you to do is see a Merkaba in front of you. If you're not sure what that shape is, it's a pyramid pointed up, and it's like a three-dimensional Star of David. One pyramid pointing up, one pyramid pointing down. What I'd like you to do is just step into that Merkaba, and then just with your energy, touch the top of that top pyramid pointed up. And it goes boom, and it instantly brings you to the Pleiades. It's a fifth dimensional vehicle. It doesn't require time. It's just instantaneous. And when you're there, a beautiful, bright, glowing Pleiadian emissary of light comes to greet you. As it gets closer to you, you feel and experience so much love and warmth coming from this being. And it invites you to come with it. It leads you towards this beautiful Pleiadian healing temple. Leads you up the stairs, in through the doorway. On the inside, the colors are magnificent. There's sacred geometry on all the walls, all the floors, crystals of more colors than you've ever seen. And in the middle of this temple space, there is a healing bed. Pleading emissary of light leads you to the healing bed, invites you to lay on it. It is so comfortable. You just sink right into it. huge, beautiful crystals all around it. And now that Pleiadian emissary of light invites other Pleiadian emissaries of light to come in. They surround the outside of the temple in a circle. And this being asks if you would like to receive a DNA activation. If you would, then say, yes, I will receive this. We will start completing DNA activation now. Ah. And if you notice any tension, just breathe into it. Allow the energy to move it out. Energy is activating and awakening your spiritual gifts, your intuitive abilities, your infinite awareness, your infinite knowing. Also showing your body how to be in a state of infinite health. Ah. Again, if you notice any tension, just breathe into it. Now the Pleiadians are going to bless you with healing light, just filling you up. Infinite love, infinite light. And now the Pleiadians are going to whisper one word in your ear that will guide you on your next phase of your ascension journey. Just receive that. Let it wash all over you, fill you up. And the Pleiadians thank you. They thank you for choosing to be on this conscious path, focusing on your ascension, focusing on light, focusing on love, and bringing that to the world. And now, the first Pleiadian emissary of light invites you to stand up from the healing table, and it gently guides you out of the temple back to the Merkava. And you can thank this being in any way you would like. A bow, a hug, a thank you. It just beams infinite love to you and infinite light. And then it invites you to get into your Merkaba vehicle. When you do, you just touch it on the top again. And it instantly brings you back here. And when you're ready, you can start to deepen the breath. You can start to wiggle your fingers and toes, rotate your wrists and ankles, caress your body, squeeze your body a little, stretch out if you'd like. Ah. And in your own time, you can come back to sitting and open your eyes.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Macaya, that was elevating, that was refreshing, and that was activating. Wow. Receiving that love. And I heard infinite joy love. No, no, excuse me, infinite love joy. Infinite love joy. So it was 3 words, but it was all in one word.
hmm
Wow. So thank
That's your
you.
natural state.
That's our natural state. And we're there right now. Thank you. Wow. Nothing can shake this. As you said, some things may if we allow it. But what I love is this is our natural state. This is it. And so the onus is on us. The responsibility is on us to keep this energy clean, to keep it clear, to activate and to bring in as much light as possible. Thank you for that journey. And thanks to the Pleiadians. There's such a familiar energy with the Pleiadians. And that's revealing, isn't it? If we feel a familiarity, tell us about what that could possibly mean.
Well, they are the closest race to humanity as far as evolution. All the starseed races were seeded by the Lyrans. All the starseed races in our galaxy were seeded by the Lyrans from the same genetic material, and just we've re reached different states of evolution, and the Pleiadians are the closest to us. So it's kind of like a family, like a coming home.
Yes, it is a coming home. All right. Thank you again for this beautiful, incredible journey and for the conversation today that in itself uplifted us. And this is our journey. This is our ascension journey. It's just simply to remember infinite love, that we are infinite love. Okay. I would love for you to share ways that people can work with you because what we experienced today is everything that you're about and all of your work. And so this is a beautiful opportunity to people to activate with you and to also get a 30-day remote healing with you. And
Mhm.
so this is the Star Seeds Ascension Mastery Initiations. Tell us about what this includes and how people work with them.
So there's a number of different starseed races in our galaxy, and just like the Pleiadians, they're all invested in humanity ascending because they all get to go to their next level as we go to our next level. There's no separation there. And so we have the Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Orions, the Andromedans, the Arcturians, and the Lyrans, in their respective dimensions, 5th through 11th. between them. And this package brings activations in all of those dimensions with all of those beings on different topics like infinite love. Uh, with the Syrians, there's a sacred geometry activation where you are able to receive the energy of sacred geometry and channel it for healing. It's a whole system of healing that they attune you to. So if you're a healer, that's a really great one to elevate your practice. My favorites, though, are the Lyran activations because they are super powerful. There's the Pyramid of Transformation, which is just this powerful healing space that can really change your entire life. If you think about a movie, an old school movie projector, not a DVD, but an old one where they have just all these frames that show up as a linear picture when it's put together, that picture can change at any given frame. At any given time, it can be a totally and completely different picture. And if you're looking for your life to be a totally and completely different picture, one that exists in this space of, wow, I can finally see everything as infinite love and infinite light. I can finally feel everything as infinite oneness, and it feels really good. That's a really great activation to help you get there. The 30 days of remote healing that comes along with the package every day that um, for 30 days, I send you healing energy. Every morning, I send healing energy to everybody who's bought in the package. And you don't have to receive it at that time. You can receive it at any time you want just by saying, I will receive this. That's how I program the energies. And I know I just briefly went over a few of the items in that package. There are so many activations in there. Uh, and you can
Yes,
listen to
and
them once, or you can listen to them over and over and over again. Because the first time you listen to them, you're like at level 0 and you move to level 100,000. Next time you listen to it, you're already at level 100,000, so now you're moving up to level 1,000,000. Next time you're at a level 1,000,000, you just keep getting higher and higher and higher and higher. So people really like to put these on repeat throughout the day or while they're sleeping.
these are incredible. You've got 18 videos and a PDF.
Mm.
And I just want to say this for anyone watching who's been doing this work, even if you're a brand new person starting on this path, this is such an incredible opportunity. It is such an incredible value. And again, I want to thank you for this value, Macaya, because to me, it's like a no-brainer. It is such a strong toolkit. 18 of these that we can use, that we can download, that we can listen to when you wake up at 3 in the morning, if you do that, and if you're troubled and need to raise your frequency. But this is something that's going to move us past the drudgery of 3D. This is going to anchor us into the higher dimensions. It's going to give us so many tools of how we self-regulate, how we return to infinite love. It's so beautiful. I encourage all of those watching to click the link in the description box if you're watching us on YouTube, or on this page that got you here, and read about all of these activations. Again, it's the Lyran activations, integrating your home planet energies. Wow, so many DNA activations. You also work with the Arcturians, the Orion Brotherhood of Light, the Andromedans, Syrians, Pleiadians, and so many more. This is, again, you bring through so much information. If someone wants to listen to these Back to back, what do you suggest? Should we use integration time? So, like for example, one a day, one in the beginning of the day, maybe one at the end. How is it best to integrate?
I would invite you to the possibility that one a day is fine. Doing more than one a day is okay, and you're gonna get a lot more value if you just take a whole day to entrain to the energy of one, and then the next day entrain to the whole energy of another, or the next week. Trust your body. Your body will let you know when to move on to the next one.
Okay. And with these activations, what have been some of the experiences of people that you've heard from who work with these initiations?
Like I'm floating. Like
Uh-huh.
life is blissful and I'm on a cloud. But not in a spacey, ungrounded way. They're still very aware of reality. It's just like energetically supported by a cloud of bliss to make life a lot easier.
Mhm. It's really it's helping us become our star family, connect with our star family. It's helping us become the cosmic beings that we are, and to truly help us understand that. And so, with it, do you find that people recognize aspects of each of these areas, the Lyrans, the Syrians, the Andromedans, the Arcturians, that sometimes we recognize that because that's within us, meaning that we're part of that as well. Maybe we're all different, but is that
You've
to be expected?
probably spent time in all of these different systems at one point or another. And there's going to be one or two that just really feel like home. Like Like you're like, okay, I lived here for a long time. This is where I'm from. And the activation in the package integrate your home planet energies is what's that's all about. It's like you go on a journey to find what your home planet was, where you're from. And when you get there, you just feel so comfortable, so blissful. You're able to, it's kind of like you're able to relax into this galaxy. Like, okay, it's finally okay to be here because now I remember.
Wow. As you're sharing that, I just wanted to, it brought back a memory of that sensation when we were expanding our energy. That was so powerful, expanding our energy to our solar system, to our galaxy, to the universe beyond, and to the connection of all that is. That was so beautiful. You know, okay, so what you're offering here, it is like just one session. It's in comparison to one session of body work, like one session with the acupuncturist or one session with the chiropractor. This is like a cosmic acupuncturist where we are becoming. I mean, there's so much to work with here, and this is an extreme value. Again, I want to thank you for that because that is selfless dedication for you to have this huge body of work available at such a great price and opportunity for people. Plus the 30-day healing. Can people check in with you? Can they email you if they have any questions? What's the best way for people to share their experiences of the 30-day remote healing?
There's a contact form on my website that they could email me at macayamiracle.com. And if you forget to call in the energies by saying I will receive this on a certain day, they're programmed to go to you at the perfect time, the ideal time for your infinite expansion. So you're going to receive it no matter what.
Do we set our intention to receive or
You
just,
just say, I will receive this, and it comes in
I will
instantly.
receive?
Lots of people like to do that right before they go to bed so they can just bliss off into dreamland.
Wow. Awesome. Okay. Incredible work. Thank you again for the Star Seeds Ascension Mastery Initiations. It's a beautiful opportunity. Again, it's popular. We've your work in the past has always been very popular with our audience. And so again, I just want to thank you for that. And I want to reiterate to those who are on this path, this is such an incredible toolkit because when we get buffered, if we get buffeted by the winds of change and the chaos of change, we can come to these and reconnect. Infinite love, joy, right? We've got it. And so, again, I'm so appreciative for this offering. And there's a PDF in here that entails or details the rich protocol that we did in the beginning, the rich and race quick start, the rich clearing tool. That right there is another valuable tool for everyone to use.
Yeah, those tools are for you to be able to clear out your limiting beliefs and your emotions like that. Tells you exactly how to do it, easy ways how to do it, and also create and manifest easily. I know we're all stepping into a greater level of conscious creation every day, and that's a tool that really helps to help make that process easy and fast. I like things to be quick, easy, and super effective. So that's how I make things.
And we
Let's
felt
spend
that
a little bit of
today.
time on healing and the rest of time enjoying life in a state of infinite bliss. That's what I'm all about.
A little time on healing and all the rest in bliss.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Again, an incredible price. You know, if you were to go out and do these in sessions with people, holding webinars, doing them live, you charge $100 per session, and these are 75 minutes or so. And this is that's a $1,600 value for this one price of a one bodywork session. Thank you again for that. Again, I encourage everyone watching to check it out. You felt the experience today with Macaya. Use this as a tool. Your body knows, your DNA knows. And so this is a beautiful opportunity to take advantage of and work on your ascension. All right. And increase your galactic and cosmic awareness of who you are. Do you have any other words of support on how people can use this package or any other things that you might want to share?
Sometimes when the world gets chaotic or our reference points just seem to dissolve and we're like, what do we do now? Everything's so new, I have no idea what to do. Sometimes the body reacts in a way that may seem a little bit fearful. It's like, okay, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, what to do. And if you need help to get to that place of clarity, like what's my next step? What am I supposed to be doing on this planet? These activations help calm your body down so you can be in that state of infinite awareness and receive the guidance. Some of the items in the package actually are designed to receive guidance from the starseed beings. And but regardless of that, if you can just calm the body down, relax into the moment, pure presence, everything you need is available to you at that point. And these activations can really help you get there quick and easy.
Yes. Thank you for that. Thank you for your presence. And thank you for radiating infinite love. We can all feel it. And you've helped us anchor that or connect to that even more today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Macaya Miracle. Thank you.
This has been a presentation of New Earth One Network, your home for New Earth living. Access information, education, and videos on living from the heart in unity consciousness. Visit newearth1.com.